President Obama says he'll arm the Syrian rebels, but it's still not clear what he'll send and what difference it'll make. The American decision was taken because the US accepted evidence of chemical weapons being used by the Assad regime, crossing what Obama called the red line.
This was welcomed by Britain, while Russia questioned the chemical weapons evidence. What is clear now is that the G8 Global Leaders Summit next week will be dominated by the civil war in Syria. Yesterday, the UN confirmed it's already claimed more than 93,000 lives. In a moment, we'll look at the rising stakes for the whole region. Arise News' Will Took has the latest.
It's a common sight in Syria. Rebels fighting in the streets against regime troops. In recent weeks, the tide has turned against opposition forces after they lost the key strategic town of Qusayr. Now they'll be getting direct military support from the US after chemical weapons use has been proven. It's a significant development in American foreign policy. Obama's decision was revealed in a conference call with US Deputy National Security Advisor Ben Rhodes.
The president has made a decision about providing more support to the opposition. That will involve providing direct support to the SMC. That includes military support.
The White House hasn't officially said if that military support would include weapons. A source has said that it would, prompting speculation over just what kind of weapons will be supplied to the rebels. Ammunition, assault rifles and anti-tank weaponry are all thought to be under consideration. The West will have to ensure they don't fall into the hands of extremist groups like this one, the Al-Qaeda affiliate, the Al-Nusra Front. A UN resolution bans the direct or indirect supply of weapons to Al-Qaeda. Providing anti-aircraft weaponry to the opposition is thought to be too risky an option. Sources say the White House is instead mulling a no-fly zone to prevent regime airstrikes. Western officials are set to discuss the logistics and timeframe of the measures with rebel commanders today in Turkey. Intervening in Syria will be met with a mixed reaction amongst the international community. Britain and France both support arming the rebels, but most other EU countries don't. It's certain to strain relations with Russia, one of the few remaining major nations that supports Bashar al-Assad. This morning, the head of the Duma's Foreign Policy Committee said the American evidence against Damascus is fabricated. How and when the rebels will receive military support now looks set to dominate the G8 talks in Northern Ireland next week. Will Took, Arise News.